Hello, this is Willcol100 returning once again with Factorio. So I'm noticing copper all over the place. Oh, well, yeah, because of my weird belt system that I had running on for it. Okay. Okay, so pick you up. Basically we're working on setting up our new factory and keeping things running efficiently. So interestingly enough, I need copper. We'll pick up some copper. This thing will then pack up the copper, these will unload the copper, and we'll actually have this done. And then it can clean, and then the construction robots can clean up the other half. Yeah, storage chest. This storage chest personally is holding 4 stuff, but we've got a lot of robots. There are a lot of other stuff in other places in logistics. I don't know where to look to see how many robots we have in the system, though. Probably someplace you put a pointer for that. Okay. So I now have copper to get our wire facility over here working, to get our advanced circuits working once again. Something I could technically set the roboport up to have instantly delivered by logistics robots when it starts running low. But I know I only have 2 logistics robots right now, so I have a feeling that's probably not the best way to do things. Probably more than enough copper for you. So let's get everything working again. Let's take up more advanced circuits. So last time I checked we had 16 steel furnaces, so I'm going to need another 16 to get everything where I want it. As far as production, or as far as refining via furnaces go. Eventually I need a few more for stone, but those are a while off. How's our production, or how's our power consumption going through as we're doing this? I am consuming more power than we produce via the steam engines, which means we are going to slowly drain our accumulators. Mainly through the roboports. The roboports are actually our main power drag right now. The next main thing, or a rising thing, is probably going to be these furnaces. Where are the furnaces? Furnace. Ah, here. You can already see they've already jumped up to 4th as well. And there's only 14 of them running on the power grid. I'm going to have 32. Yes, I'm probably definitely going to need to accelerate our production. Okay, so the capacitor's changed once again from power draw to a power provider because they hit full charge. And the solar is starting to turn back on, so we're getting more power. Power is not critical right now. Once we have all these off, I might have to start doing more interesting things to get more power. Like maybe double the amount of steam engines we have running. Granted, part of the plan is also to clean up the steam engines, so they're a couple of more segmented rows, probably 5 segment 5 in 2 rows like that. So one thing I need to remember to do is we still need more construction robots, so I should go over and check to make sure the construction, or our robot facility is working at full speed. Or if it's not, because some critical aspect is missing. And if it is, I'll pick up the results and release more construction robots to get stuff done. Turning away iron furnaces. With 16 running production, we should be able to basically take in pure maximum output of the fastest transport belts. So what I have set out for copper is overkill. I don't think that much copper can move along. What are you missing? You're short on batteries. Well, let's fix that. Make sure the battery production's running again, and let's give you the batteries. Because we need those frames. Whoops. You don't need the laser turrets though. Pretty sure you, or don't need the gun turrets. I'll get you running again, which is what I was thinking you were doing for a while, but you weren't. So that's running. Gonna run back over to the other side of the base. Which feels fast to me whenever I'm doing it without the game pause, or without the game recording, because I run at twice speed without the game recording. And then I could probably even speed this up with text that I don't have. So you can see we do the funny stuff. One row is longer than the other one. I'll probably put in another 2 rows and all that sort of fun stuff. Okay, I came over here for iron, which then I remember I have iron on the far side of the thing. And I'm running around like a chicken with his head off. It's probably not an advisable way of running around. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut all the fuel running to our iron. Maybe an unwise thing to do, but it's what's happening. Granted, it's going to take a really long time to use up all that fuel, because most of that fuel is solid fuel. Which is very volume efficient. Okay. Okay, what did I... Oh yeah. More furnaces, which don't have anywhere to go because I haven't... Construction robots aren't cleaning this up quick enough. So I'm going to start doing it myself. When you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Okay, clean this up a bit. Actually, thinking about it, you need to scoot over one to the right. So there's going to be a belt going where you were standing before. Same here, you're where a belt was. Or will be. Not was. Oof. There's nothing there to be was it? Okay. You can have a belt. It's going to stretch out like this. At some point this isn't going to be a normal transport, this is probably going to be a fast transport belt. I'm going to set up a few more furnaces. Flop along like that. Well, this is going to get interesting because I have to move all the ones along the along that row as well. Okay, let's make more medium electric poles. And place more inserters. And this is going to have inserters taking out as well. Obviously, you don't have anything to take out, so I don't have anything to put in. Because I haven't rerouted the iron around yet. Okay, so let's just pick up all the solid fuel so these guys can actually pick up the rest of the facility at a reasonable pace. They are really slow because they pick up one thing only. Just a tiny bit tedious. They only pick up one thing, right? They're also really, really slow because I haven't upgraded their speed. And you can see what the immediate problem is going to be. That obviously can't be there. Which now means this steam engine can't produce any steam. Of course, this can easily be remedied by putting power poles like this. And one more back around. There. There. Alternate like that. This still needs to get cleaned up. Basically, all of this is going to get packed up at some point and just rearranged. All the science is going to get packed up. Just I was hoping these robots would be able to do, would help me a little bit more than this. They're just a tad bit on the slow side for my desires. Granted, we are also operating pretty close to the edge of the radius, so they've got to go all the way out, pick it up, drag it all the way back to the road before it go back out again. I don't know why you're going out that way. Deliver it to this storage chest here, not to the storage chest over there. Why are you carrying it all the way over there? I must understand why you're carrying it all the way over here. Do I have a different type of chest over there that you're delivering it to? I can understand if it's a different type of chest you're delivering it to. But I don't see why you're doing it. Maybe I shouldn't have a storage chest out there. Maybe it should be a passive provider. Well, I'll just chase out these robots, figure out why they're bringing everything over to the original storage chest, which is not what I want them to do. Granted, it's kind of what I wanted them to do when we were doing it right, but this isn't an opportune place to be delivering to because it's nowhere near the factory. It'll be an issue when you're trying to pick up from here. Okay, let's change this out for passive provider chest so that they stop delivering to it. Stop delivering to that. Let me guess, you're now going to start delivering passively to the next one. Looks like it. Let's fix that too. We'll switch to that. No, actually, yeah, I'll keep the active provider chest. Because I'll be using the active provider chest at some point, right? Don't deliver to that one either. I do kind of want one near this roboport, but actually, in fact, I don't want that one to be, well, do I want it to be a storage chest? No, I don't even want a storage chest here. I just want the active providers, and then they're going to be divided up into things. Right? Storage chest, I want all down by the base. Now, I want them all down by the base. Hopefully not having them fly so far away to deliver would be a little bit better. This one's okay. This one's on the edge, right? I prefer these two down here. Would be desirable locations to deliver to, preferably. So copper's coming in massive, massive quantities. Far more than I need at the moment. Right now it's actually not even going in. Okay, so we've got electric furnaces. Let's continue laying our electric furnaces. And it's an empty. These are empty-ish. Alright, I'm going to manually empty these. They're obviously not furnacing anymore, they're just space taking up. Okay. Let's add these to the deconstruction pile. Hopefully this can be moved quickly enough forward. Oops, I don't really want to, well, the box is going to get cleaned up at some point. But I want to leave that as delayed as possible in our deconstruction, right? Let's go ahead. I'm going to reroute the iron. Everything's now going to go north instead of through our pre-existing iron refinery. And this is all going to get packed up slowly. As fast as my robots can do it, basically. Yeah, so we're going to have all those. They're going to feed up this way. All of these are turning around, so you are now going to be an up. Everything's doing this. So everything's going this way. I'm going to have to find a way underneath our steam engines over here, or steam stuff over here. And I'm actually out of belt, which isn't an issue. I can easily produce more belt. 26 objects missing construction robots. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. Construction robots will be provided as construction robots are provided. No, that's the factory. I want the box. Box. Give me belts. Which will actually cause that factory to start working again, though eventually it's going to run out. Actually, it's going to run out pretty quickly of goods. Because I've cut the iron supply to that, basically. Alright, so this is now here. Let's get over to our stuff over here. Within range, and then stretch it out like this. Oops. Go one up and around. There's a tree in the way. Those trees. 8 turrets are engaged with the enemy. They are the turrets on the south side, which are kind of actually meant to engage the enemy, so I'm not too paranoid about that. Still don't know which base we're aggroing. We're aggroing a base somewhere. Now watch, my lovely radars, they're supposed to be finding new stuff for me, and they don't do that. It's something they don't do, probably. So I want you to do that, Another train in my way. Like that. I need underbelts. Well, I have one underbelt. Can you go under both? No. You there though. No, I'll just do another underbelt. So I'm gonna go under again. Actually, no, two underbelts. I'm gonna need another one to go after that one. And then let's take roughly there. We'll put that down. Flip that the other way because I had that the wrong way. You're going to go like that. And then I'm going to do one of my splitter tricks again. So do I want... No, I'll just do it on both sides. That way, no matter which side has stuff coming in, it will be split to go down both sides. Once I get it working right. There we go. So we now have iron production once again on a new feed. And that'll slowly consume all that iron going that way, and I can then pack up the other one. Something like that. We have all 12 steel, or 12, no, we have 6, 12, 14. I need 2 more to have all these ones for steel down, or for iron down. So that should be 8 aside, and that is 8 aside. So in fact that means I don't need this belt going down that far. I don't need to bring that far. Okay, actually I don't even need to go that far. We'll sit it there. And like that. I can just put down a few more poles and power up the rest of this array. I'll power up the rest. Hook you up like that. I'm gonna need you're gonna need to disappear, but I've already fixed your power issues. You can go there. Next will be the other side. And our construction robots are still going ahead, cleaning up stuff up. I can pick up this faster. Don't need it there anymore. And probably about time to expand our roboports down the far side, because we need to start packing up the far side. And the center. The center needs packing up. Everything needs packing up. Most of these furnaces haven't even come to a proper halt yet. So this should be enough to consume anything that come in on that belt. At which point it might be requiring splitter someplace else, or another import source or whatever to run more furnaces off of. Okay, so these need to come together to merge into one line. That's my intent. Something like that. So actually, you're probably going to go like that. You're going to merge in with the copper line. That's kind of how I want it run. Right? Okay. This is now working, so we don't have all the output inserters set up yet. So let's set up the rest of the output inserters. So you're now all outputting. Double check you are outputting. Of course, we immediately have an iron backup. This iron is rearing and ready to go. Same pretty much with copper. We just have 3 more furnaces with copper to go down. Everything's probably going to calm down pretty quick though. It's going to take a long while for most of this backlog to deliver out. Oh, I left a lot of copper in that chest, did I? Not good. Well, not bad, just slow. Oh, this is gonna... I need to stop trying. Okay, let's get more. I need another roboport or two. Probably two. Yeah, let's get two more roboports. I'm also gonna need more robots. So let's get over to the other side of the factory and hopefully we have those robots ready for it, or the robot planners ready for us. Primary concern is going to be more construction robots right away. 122 electric circuits. Probably only 90 in this one. Why has that... Oh, because I cut the power to the copper supplying the strings. Get that back online. So that we can get... This entire production has been shut down because I have not been delivering copper to the line. Granted, it doesn't go much farther than that. It just makes electric circuits at this point. Because most of this is all in default. There isn't enough to do whatever mode. So this is backlog because you're out of iron. No, I'm not going to be paranoid about that right now. That's not a critical thing. Once again, we are drawing more power than we are generating. So that our accumulators are running during the night. I'm not actually totally convinced that we don't provide this power. I think it might actually come during the day. Yeah, it looks like during the day we might actually provide enough power. I'm getting 19 steam engines, right? What's wrong with all my steam engines? All my steam engines must be off the grid. Let's ignore that for the bit and I'll get a few more robots and such going. These are... they're out of circuits. Wait, oh no, you're just turning away slowly. Construction robots. Build lots. Okay, you're out of electric circuits, so we'll give you a nice heaping helping of 500 circuits. Which get consumed 2, so that's going to be another 250 advanced circuits. Okay, so I need more roboports. Hopefully that production gave me the stuff to build more roboports. If I can find the roboports. Roboports are here. And it did. I'm just short on iron. Or on steel, because I've been using steel for the power poles, for the furnaces. Done with the furnaces, so there's no more use on the furnaces, right? But there's still needed for a lot of other things. Steam engines. Why? Oh, because yeah, it cut one of the power to one of the steam engines. So there goes half of whatever power. Here, you're back hooked up. Yeah, there goes 0.5 megawatts of power that we could have been using before. We got the solar is kicking back in, which is decreasing our accumulator usage, which is good. Oh, we are burning through accumulator, so this factory will be slowing down if I don't start fixing things, generating more power than we consume, which shouldn't be too hard. Should be fairly easy. I can always just put another row of engines in, of course. Wait, I came over here for steel. I'll take the fast belts down because that'll be put its way down. It's not going to take. These are going to very quickly run out of steel to use. Oh, which isn't it? In which case I'll need to put them someplace else if I still need more steel. Okay, so roboports. We can only build one roboport. Only got enough advanced circuits for one roboport. Next thing, I'm going to be thinking, let's just double the steam engines that we got. So I mean 2 offshore pumps. I think I have enough pipe to run for the moment. Do we actually... Oh, I have 4 stone furnaces in the inventory. Do we have more stone furnaces? We might have more stone furnaces somewhere. Where would I have put them if I had more? They're not in the storage network. Actually, I don't think I would have put them anywhere. I would have been carrying them around, wouldn't I? So that probably means I only... Well, I have I have stone, so boilers won't be an issue. 5, 10, 15, 20, 26, or no, 25, 26. That'll be enough boilers. Now I just need 20 steam engines, which is missing primarily iron. So I'll go ahead and I'll help the run out of this iron so I can start drawing off the other iron source by picking them iron. And I'm just picking up everything that comes through this thing. How much do I need? Oh, I have enough for 20 steam engines. So let's go ahead and queue up 20 steam engines. I have the roboport, so let's put the roboport down. Where did the roboport go? Into my inventory. Okay, roboport. So to get this in tight, do I want to put it between the steam engines? Yeah, I'm gonna need one. I need one over here. I'll put it. I'll put this one on the far side of the steam engines. I'll have another one over on the right side of the steam engines. So this will go right about here. Right about there will work. And it'll immediately draw right off power, straight off of the steam engines. I have more construction robots. So let's go ahead and place the construction robots. Or deploy the construction robots. They're all immediately going to go straight to the roboport until they have a job for them. Which I do have a job for them. Maybe not the most glamorous job, but clean up these steel furnaces that obviously aren't working anymore. So to do this, I'm going to have you, I can get onto a spot where I don't move. First, go ahead and pick up the inserters that provide them, or that aren't providing them stuff anymore. I'm going to do that on all the ones that don't have any more iron to pick up. So that'll deploy them. They'll get out. They'll do their thing. Right. Okay. Now that's underway, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in this video. If you like this and want to see more, please leave a like and a subscription. The like so that I know that you like it and want to see more. The subscription so that if and when more is made, YouTube will notify you that more has been made. If you have any comments on what you'd like to see me do next, or what you'd like to see me do in general, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you have any comments on how I can make better videos for you, please leave a comment in the comment section. I do really want to hear feedback on whatever you think can make this better. Until next time, this is Willcol100.